Welcome to this masterclass on YouTube Shorts. Thank you so much for joining us. And I think we're just going to. Okay. So, yes, thank you very much for joining us. I know you've all been a part of the premieres that we ran either today or some days earlier. And we're hopeful that you have actually tried Shorts, but now also have like a lot of questions, right? So to answer all of those questions, we have like a great panel, and we are actually able to run this across like different languages as well. So we really hope that we will add value and will be able to answer all the questions that you have. But before we do that, I wanted to share some, quick housekeeping rules with you. First of all, if you are facing any bandwidth-related issues, you can select the video quality to be at 720p. It would definitely be very, helpful for you. And most importantly, I know you all have that question on where do we really ask our questions. Of course, you can do it on the live chat, but we would prefer there is a link that we've put in the description box as well as in the chat. Just click on it and leave your questions there. In fact, if you see that there is a question that you want to ask and somebody else has already asked that, you could just click on it on the thumbs up, on the like button, and it will get upvoted, and we will prioritize that question and answer that one first. And most importantly, please understand that this is a confidential live stream that we are doing. You're very, we are happy that we can share this with you. So please do not share it further. It's definitely confidential, and we shouldn't be doing that. All right. So let's really get started. And let me introduce you to our panel. Okay. So first up, we have Kanishk Khanna. So hi, Kanishk, if you could come in.
हाय शानू, नमस्कार। हमारे साथ यहाँ इस शॉर्ट्स क्लास में जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आप सबके सवाल जानने के लिए हम लोग बहुत इच्छुक हैं। कई भाषाओं में आज आपके सवालों के जवाब देने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो हमारे साथ यहाँ जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
जी, थैंक यू कनिष्क। जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं कि कनिष्क एक्चुअली वीडियो नहीं ऑन कर सकते हैं अभी फिलहाल, क्योंकि वो घर से बाहर हैं, मास्क लगा के बैठे हैं, पर काफी डरावने लग रहे हैं। इस करके हम उनको देखिए, मैंने बोला था काफी डरावने हैं, तो इस करके पर हम आपको कोई भी सवाल होगा वो जरूर उसका जवाब देंगे, सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। नेक्स्ट वी हैव निखिल। निखिल इज ऑल्सो आवर एक्सपर्ट ऑन द टीम, और ये मराठी में भी बोलते हैं। सो अगर आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन मराठी में है, आप मराठी में भी सवाल पूछ सकते हैं। सो हेलो निखिल।
हॅलो, हाय एव्हरीवन. थँक्यू शानू फॉर दॅट इंट्रोडक्शन. हाय, माझं नाव निखिल आणि मी तुमच्या सर्वांची मराठीत उत्तरं देईल आणि तुमच्या सर्वांचं मी स्वागत करतोय शॉर्ट्सबद्दलच्या चर्चेमध्ये. सो तुमचे काही प्रश्न असतील मराठीत टाईप करा आणि मी त्याचं उत्तर द्यायचा नक्कीच प्रयत्न करेन. धन्यवाद. थँक्यू.
Thank you, Nikhil. And next, we have Bharath. Bharath is our expert, and he looks after a lot of creators and all the content that comes in Malayalam. So if you, again, have any questions in Malayalam, you can go ahead and ask Bharath. Hey, Bharath.
Hey, thanks, Shanu. And എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും മലയാളത്തിലെ ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പ്ലീസ് ഗോ അഹെഡ്. മലയാളത്തിൽ തന്നെ ചോദിക്കാം, ആൻഡ് ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ ഉത്തരം തരുന്നതായിരിക്കും. And we could probably translate it to English for everybody else's understanding as well.
That's right. We will actually do that for at least all the common questions. I'm sure we will be able to translate 100%. Thank you, Bharath. And next up, we have Raviraj. Raviraj is our expert for the Tamil creators. So, sorry, not Tamil, my bad. Telugu creators. So if you have any questions in Telugu, Ravi is your man. And of course, I forgot to do the most important thing. Ravi has just come back after getting married, his first day at work. So congratulations, Ravi. I had to do this. But thank you for doing this as soon as you've hit such a big milestone in your life.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Andarki namaskaram. So ఫ్రీగా తెలుగులో క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగండి, తెలుగులో ఆన్సర్ చేయడానికి రెడీగా ఉంటుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అందరికీ వార్మ్ వెల్కమ్.
Thanks, Ravi. Thank you very much. And next up, we have Rajashri, and he is going to take up all questions in Bengali. But of course, he's also like one of our main experts on shorts. So if you have any questions, I'm sure he's going to be able to take up like all sorts of questions for you. So thanks, Raj, for joining in.
Thanks so much, Shanu. I'm proud to be the main expert on shorts. Hopefully, I'll be able to answer all of your questions. I also specialize in the Bengali language part of this live stream. So, নমস্কার সব বাঙালি দর্শকদের আর যদি আপনাদের কোনো প্রশ্ন থাকে আজকে আমি সেগুলো উত্তর দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব and yeah, hopefully this live stream is very educational for everyone on the call. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj. And lastly, we've got Sajanthi with us. She's again like our expert with everything related to Tamil creators and content. And, you know, again, any questions in Tamil, she can answer in that as well. So over to you,
Thank you,
Sajanthi.
Shanu. Thank you. வணக்கம் எல்லாருக்கும். இன்னைக்கு வந்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப தேங்க்யூ. இன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு ஷார்ட்ஸ் பத்தி எந்த கேள்விகள் இருந்தாலும் நீங்க தமிழ்ல கேட்கலாம். நான் தமிழ்லயே ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணுவேன். இந்த செஷன் உங்களுக்கு டெஃபினட்டா யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும் நம்புறேன். Have a great session.
Great. Thank you, Sajanthi. So, yes, that is our expert panel for the day. Keep your questions coming in. I can already see some questions with us. So, good job for those who have posted the questions. And let's really like move on. I just wanted to, you know, before we head into the question section as well, just wanted to remind you what are shorts and how do you kind of, you know, just understand what are the basic criteria for, you know, when you are creating it, what should you be doing. One, it needs to be less than 60 seconds. It needs to be vertical. Use hashtag shorts in the video title. Follow all YouTube guidelines, and you should be okay to run with it. Okay. So like I said, we need we already have a couple of questions with us. So I'm going to dive into the very first question, which is from Expert Egg. I love the name, first of all. And Expert Egg's question is how to set custom thumbnail for shorts. So, you know, let me maybe bring in Raj for this one. And you know, Raj, if you could take this question up.
Sure. Thank you, Shanu. So it's a very interesting question. And, you know, in YouTube world, like we always talk about thumbnails as something that is very important because, you know, you click on it and then the video you enter and the thumbnail has to be really nice for creators to sort of attract their audience. But for this particular product, which is shorts, the video will be showcased within a shelf where people will go from one video to another through a vertical swipe, or like some of it will happen automatically. So for shorts specifically, it's not very necessary to have a very specific thumbnail or a beautiful thumbnail, because you have to understand that the user will directly go into the content and not necessarily pass through a thumbnail. Now, if you want to set up a thumbnail specifically, you could. All the processes for setting up a thumbnail remains the same if you want to. But again, like this is time that you would rather spend on creating the 15-second or 60-second content, because people will go to the content directly, not through the thumbnail. So I would not recommend you spend too much time worrying about the thumbnail for now. I hope that helps.
Cool. Thank you, Raj. Thank you for doing that. We have the next question. You know, maybe Kanish can take this one up. This is from Abhinav.
Right.
Kanish can come in. Right. So he says, I wanted to know if average view time of shorts video, which is bound to be low because of its nature, will affect my overall channel's average view time.
That is a good question. So you're absolutely right in the sense that the average view time on a piece of content that is likely to be below 1 minute in length is going to overall be low. But I think what you need to understand is that the YouTube algorithm or our systems are primed to recommend videos, right? So we focus more on video level performance. We don't recommend channels as such, but we will recommend content or videos from each of those channels. So I wouldn't worry about this too much. I think as a creator, you should focus continuously on creating good content. And all the analytics that you would find in normal YouTube videos, you will find them for shorts as well. So just keep a track on that and ensure you're creating good and engaging content.
Cool. Thank you. I hope that was clear for you. And that brings me to the next question. We don't know who's posted this one, but the question is, can we do channel promotion on YouTube Shorts? Bharath, can you take that one?
Yep, sure. So I'm assuming, by channel promotion, you mean can we do like trailers, teasers, etc. through YouTube Shorts, right? If that's the case, then yes, definitely you can use YouTube Shorts for, let's say upcoming videos, trailers, teasers. You could have these little nuggets that are just used to find new audiences, to promote the content that you have on your channel. On the other hand, if by channel promotion you mean advertisements, currently we can't run advertisements on Shorts, and hopefully that's something that we could be launching over a period of time. But currently that's not in place yet. We're really hoping that we can get there over a period of time with the help of a lot more content from creators like you. So thank you so much for your question. I hope this helped.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Another question is from Motivational Engineer. What's the main thing for ranking shorts watch time? Like, comment, or any other? Let me bring in Nikhil for this one. Nikhil, will you be able to take this?
Thank you. Thank you for that question, motivational engineer. And that's a very interesting question. So there is no right answer for this. There are multiple factors like watch time, like and comment, as you have mentioned. But if you ask me, the thumb rule is to create good content. If you create good content, follow hygiene like creating right titles, add hashtag shorts, and create it within given guidelines of copyright and community guidelines, then I think your video will be eligible for shorts. It would be visible in short shelf, and eventually our systems are learning and your video will get appropriate ranking as per that algorithm. So don't worry about it. I'll just advise you to create good content and the rest will follow. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Nikhil. Let me, actually, we have another question, and I'm going to actually take this to Raj, right? So Raj, if you can take this one up. When I upload an old content on Shorts and add music, it asks me to agree that it is for non-commercial use. I'm a content creator and need more clarity on this.
Thank you for asking that question. This is an interesting question. So I think, first of all, I want to draw your attention to the creation tool, which already comes with a music picker. And these are music that are already available for you to use. So if you are to create a video, I would recommend you try to use the music picker wherever possible, because that will give you an option to create video where you don't have to worry about the music being cleared to use. Now, if you are not using it, where you're using an old piece of content and you want to add music, yes, there are certain such steps that you will have to take, before uploading your content. And this is something we are still building out. It's still a beta product, so there's a lot of different things that we are working on, and this is probably one of those things. I would just recommend, if you want to use music, highly recommend you use the music picker and use hashtag shorts, and those things are more critical right now rather than some of these extra steps for using some of the old content, is what I would recommend.
Cool. Yes, thank you, Raj. I have a very basic question actually, Sajanthi, if you could take this one up. This is by Shrutika, and she says, is Shorts only available in India?
Thanks for the question, Shrutika. Yes, Shorts is currently only available in India, and we will be opening up to other markets soon. Which is why we are pushing all of you to start creating content and make sure to add the hashtag Shorts to all of that. I hope that helped.
Thank you, Sajanthi. I think we are getting like a couple of very basic questions, and I'll just open it up for everyone to maybe answer on that. Which is that, are shorts really monetized or not? So I think just to clear that air for everybody, can Raj, I know if you could like take this, Ravi, if you could take this one up, and let everybody know.
So yes, YouTube Shorts is currently launched in India. You can create, shorts only in India, but everybody across the world can answer this question. Can view the video. So for everybody in India, you have a voice today, and you can basically create content less than 60 seconds using Shorts. But is it visible to everybody? Yes. Audiences across the world can watch your videos. So doesn't matter what language you use or what kind of content you put up and all of that. So be creative, create old content, vertical videos, less than seconds. I think that is definitely going to help. And slowly and gradually, this is still the product is still in development, as Raj mentioned earlier. So product is going to be opened for other markets as well, in other countries. So you will see creators starting to create, videos from across the world, short videos across the globe. But right now, they can watch your videos. You can create it.
Cool. Thank you, Ravi, for that. We're going to come back to the monetization question, but there is another one that has come up, and again, a very common question that a lot of you are asking is, how do I make my video viral? Well, Raj, why don't you take this one?
Hello. Yeah, it's a good question. It's a frequently asked question. Now, the real answer is that there is no secret recipe for a video to go viral. If there would have been, and if we could share it, then everyone would be having viral videos. The truth is that there is no recipe for viral videos. Now, there are two things that makes a video go viral. One is obviously the content itself is quality, like we have said a few times in this call. So it's very important for you to think of a piece of content that is very interesting. Second part is audience. If the audience will relate to it, I can create a great piece of content, but if the audience viewing it doesn't see it as interesting, then that piece of content will not go viral or become popular or show up in shelf. So what you have to understand is, when you're creating content, it has to be good, but it also has to be appealing to the audience that will view the content. So make sure to think of those two things as the main sort of pillars or foundation of when you create content. And then you can use hashtag shorts to have the video show up in the shelf, which basically means that you will get more exposure of that video to others. Again, using hashtag shorts will not make the video go viral, but using the hashtag will allow you to potentially show up on the shelf, and that can give you more audience. And if your content is great and you're being shown to great audience, a good amount of audience, then it can become popular, it will gain traction and go forward. Focus on the content. Don't think of the result first. First think of the content and how to make it very engaging and good quality. These are the two very important things I'd like to recommend. That's all.
Yes, thank you, Raj. We have a question from Kshitij, और वो पूछ रहे हैं कि if I upload shorts, this is from Vivek Chauhan, and he says hashtag shorts video का ratio क्या होना चाहिए, 1:1 or 9:16. I will just leave it to any of you to answer this question. Bharath, will you take this one?
Yep, sure. So as you may have, actually heard in several of our workshops, we actually, recommend that you try and stick to the vertical phone format, which tends to the 9:16 ratio. You can still have videos even in the 1:1 format. It can still fly on YouTube Shorts, but when you look at it from a user experience, the vertical format is what they view it in, so it becomes a full screen, experience for them, right? So would be best to keep it at 9:16, even though other formats could work.
Yes, I'm sure
I
it
hope that
does. Thanks,
answers.
Bharath. Kanishk, I know because the question was in Hindi. Would you want to just answer it in Hindi as well? Kanishk.
रेडियो का जो रेशियो है वो क्या हो? आपकी मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
जी, आ रही है।
जी, तो सवाल ये था, दोबारा दोहरा देता हूँ कि शॉर्ट्स शूट करते वक्त वीडियो का सबसे उचित रेशियो क्या होना चाहिए, 1:1 या 9:16? तो जो भरत ने अभी हमें समझाया कि वैसे तो और अलग वर्टिकल रेशियोज भी उपलब्ध हैं शॉर्ट्स पे, पर व्यूअर्स के नजरिए से अगर आप देखें तो बेहतर रहेगा कि आप 9:16 यानी कि फोन जो आप सीधा रख के खींचते हैं वीडियो, वो सबसे ज्यादा बेहतर और उचित व्यूअर्स के लिए एक्सपीरियंस रहेगा। तो हमारी राय में आप 9:16 पर ही ध्यान दें।
राइट, और अब आप लाइन पे बने हुए हैं तो एक और सवाल है आपके लिए कनिष्क, वो ये है क्षितिज से, वो कह रहे हैं इफ आई अपलोड शॉर्ट्स, टैग और डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखने की जरूरत क्या है?
काफी अच्छा सवाल है ये क्षितिज जी का। देखिए, आप अपने वीडियो मैनेजर में जाके वैसे तो जब आप शॉर्ट्स वीडियो कोई क्रिएट करते हैं तो उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन और टैग्स आप जरूर डाल सकते हैं। हालांकि अगर आप शॉर्ट्स वीडियो जो देखे जाएंगे आपके, उसको दिखाने के वक्त हमारे शॉर्ट्स वीडियो प्लेयर में वीडियो की डिस्क्रिप्शन फिलहाल नहीं दिखाई जा रही है, तो क्योंकि एक अलग ऑडियंस है, ये एक अलग एक्सपीरियंस है, एक नए सिरे से इसके बारे में सोचा जा रहा है यूट्यूब पर, तो मेरी राय में आप डालने में कोई हर्ज नहीं है, पर उस पर ज्यादा फोकस और ज्यादा ध्यान मत दीजिए। आप अपने शॉर्ट्स कैमरा टूल से जो भी 15 सेकंड का वीडियो बनाते हैं वो बस एंटरटेनिंग हो, मनोरंजक हो, आपको इसी पर ध्यान देना चाहिए।
थैंक यू कनिष्क। और एक और सवाल है हमारे पास, ये कह रहे हैं कि शॉर्ट्स वीडियोस इट्स हेल्पफुल टू अट्रैक्ट न्यू ऑडियंस एंड आल्सो इंक्रीज new subscribers. Does it really help in that or not? So let me maybe throw this to Raj. Why don't you pick this one up?
Thanks, Shanu. This is also it's a good question. Overall, I think in general, the whole point of shorts is also to grow your audience, right? And that's the whole point of launching some of these products where you can increase viewership, which are new. Like, people usually come to YouTube to watch long form content, but here we have a piece of content that will be short form, which people don't normally come to YouTube for. So what we are hoping also as part of this launch, that there will be new users, more viewers that will come to just watch short form content. So that is automatically a sign that there is a potential for users that could never have been your subscribers or viewers if you had continued long form. But now with shorts, we are providing an opportunity for new users to come and then subscribe to your channels. So yes, so 100%, like, this is a great opportunity for you to actually increase your audience and find new users, and that is a very important value proposition of the product.
Yep, great. Next question is from IGS RIP. And the question is, can we get a copyright strike through shorts? Sajanthi, can you take this one?
So you have to be quite careful with copyrights on shorts, which is why we recommend that you use the music shelf, which is there within the creation tool of shorts. So yes, please make sure to use only that music and nothing which is not owned by you. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, cool. Raj, do you want to add anything to that one, or maybe yeah?
No, I think she sort of summed it up really well. I think in general, overall, I think any copyright related issues, you should always, make sure to obtain any form of sort of permission before using it. I think that's a general rule for YouTube overall, and this will also include shorts. So the very reason like we are recommending music picker is because we have all the music in the music picker will not require you to go and seek permission to use those music, right? So I think the first part is like, yes, you have to always get permission to use, and then you should not even have to worry about strikes. But yes, if you do use something unauthorized, it will amount to a strike, and it's something that you should watch out for.
Yes, absolutely. And with that, I have the next question, which is from Riti. And if you upload the video less than 60 seconds and add end screens and cards and use hashtag shorts, will it be considered as a video or shorts? Ravi, why don't you answer this one?
First of all, Riti, this is a really, really nice question. Very interesting question. There are multiple answers to this. I'll try to explain in detail. First and foremost is you have to understand why you are, creating this video. First thing is, if you have a video which is less than 60 seconds, it will be considered as a short only and if and only it is, vertical in the sense, vertical. So that is one of the very, very important criteria for any video to be considered short. Number two is any video you upload on YouTube is going to be considered as a normal video also. So even a short is going to be considered as a normal video. It is going to be on your YouTube channel as a normal regular video. So your subscribers are going to get notified just like any other video for your short as well, right? Last but not the least, we would basically recommend you to create shorts using the create a short feature. Basically click on the plus sign, create a short, go through it. If possible, use the features that are also available within it. Pick up some music, slow motion, fast motion, all of those. Create interesting short videos so that you can attract new users, new audiences to your, to your content and your channel, right? That is very, very important. So whether a video will be considered short or not is not important here. What is your objective will become very, very important. So what do you want to do with this video will become the, thing. So at the end of the day, if you have any other older video, which you can basically edit and make it like a short video, which is less than 60 seconds and use, end cards, screens, cards, whatever you want to do, you can do that. But please understand that it has to be vertical. Number two, do not use any music that is not allowed on the shorts, right? Unless and until you own the music. Also, right now, because it is in the development stage, we are not sure if you can monetize it as well. So I hope I answered your question, and I hope this detailed answer will help you in planning your content with shorts.
Yep. Thank you, Ravi, on that one. We have another question from KZ Crazy. If we use music from the song library, will it still get copyright and demonetize? I'm going to go to Nikhil for this one. Since we're on the questions of music, I thought let's take this one and then we'll shift gears.
Thank you, KZ Crazy, for that question. So the whole point of music picker and music library is to not get copyright claims. So it's a good idea to pick music from there. And talking about demonetization, currently shorts are not monetizable. So don't think about that. It won't be demonetized. And use hashtag shorts, create good content. And I think your video would be visible in short shelf. I hope that answers your question.
Cool. Another question is from Saqib Sheikh. I want to know which shorts contains content will be good for beginner. Kanishk, I know you will be able to answer this one really well when it comes to the kind of content that should be in.
सॉरी या साकिब, ये काफी अच्छा सवाल है. मैं इसको देखिए, सबसे पहले तो आपको ये जानना जरूरी है कि आप किस किस्म का चैनल या आपके चैनल का जॉनर क्या है. चाहे आप फूड चैनल हो, चाहे आप टेक्नोलॉजी चैनल हो, चाहे आप लर्निंग चैनल हो, शॉर्ट्स के माध्यम से या यूजिंग शॉर्ट्स यू कैन क्रिएट कंप्लीट पीसेस ऑफ कंटेंट। एक मुकम्मल कंटेंट पीस आप बना सकते हैं, चाहे आप किसी भी जॉनर पे हो। तो फर्ज करिए अगर आप फूड चैनल हैं तो 15 सेकंड में आप लोगों को इंग्रेडिएंट्स के बारे में बता सकते हैं। आप लोगों को स्पीड अप करके, हमारा स्पीड टूल जो शॉर्ट्स में दिया गया है उसका इस्तेमाल करके यू कैन क्रिएट स्पेड अप रेसिपीज। अगर आप लर्निंग चैनल हैं तो आप लोगों को टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स बता सकते हैं, how to multiply to large numbers using some shortcuts etc. तो चाहे टेक चैनल अगर आप ले लीजिए तो 15 सेकंड में आप अनबॉक्सिंग कर सकते हैं। आप लोगों को जल्दी 5 फीचर्स बता सकते हैं नए फोन के। तो कहने का मतलब यह है कि चाहे आप किसी भी जॉनर के हों, आप अपने करंट कंटेंट स्ट्रेटजी के अंदर उससे मिलता हुआ शॉर्ट्स की स्ट्रेटजी भी बना सकते हैं, चाहे वो आपके खुद के चैनल पे हो या आपको एक नया चैनल स्टार्ट करना हो तो आप वो भी कर सकते हैं। आई होप दैट आंसर्स योर क्वेश्चन।
Cool, thank you for that. I think जैसे मैंने पहले भी बोला था that there are a bunch of questions that are related to monetization as well. कि monetize होंगे shorts या नहीं। तो उन सब सवाल के लिए let us just make sure that we take the answer that bit. Raj, why don't you take that question up on are shorts monetized or not? Let's just clear the air on that one.
Yeah, so I know this is again a very frequently asked question. So shorts are not monetized. Anything that you create that shows up in the shelf is not monetized, and there is no revenue share, no ads that will show on those videos. So this is something obviously in the current state, but we are YouTube. We do have ads revenue for regular YouTube videos, and eventually we will probably have ads. So right now, when you create for the future. So when we do have monetization in the future at some point, you will stand to benefit from the videos that you already have, which is already by then would be doing really well. So start early. Monetization will come later, maybe. But as of now, there is no monetization.
Cool. Yes, thank you for doing that. I hope we won't have like a repetition on those questions. But I do have another question. This is from SOT Search of Truth. Why there is not separate shelf for shorts? Bharath, why don't you take this one?
Sure. Yeah, I believe you mean to ask why we're not able to separate out the shorts videos inside your channel, right? Because that's actually a very frequently asked question as well. And it's something that we are hoping we can get towards, as well over a period of time. No, we're waiting to see if we can end up eventually doing that with our product teams and with our engineering teams. And we are learning through your feedback as well. So we'll keep you posted on whether we are able to do that over time.
Thank you, Bharath. We do have another question in Tamil. So for that, I'm going to move to Sajanthi. Sajanthi, can you take this question up?
Yes, absolutely. So, un manasachi நீங்க கேட்டிருக்கீங்க யூடியூப் ஷார்ட்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு நல்ல வியூஸ் வருது ஆனா அது மானிட்டைஸ் ஆகுமான்னு கேட்டிருக்கீங்க. இப்போ கூட நாங்க எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிருந்தோம். இப்போதைக்கு யூடியூப் ஷார்ட்ஸ் உங்களால வந்து மானிட்டைஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. பட் நீங்க போட்டுக்கிட்டே இருங்க கண்டினியூஸா. கூடிய சீக்கிரம் அந்த ஆப்ஷன் கூட வரலாம். பட் இப்போதைக்கு உங்க கான்டென்ட்ல ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுங்க. நீங்க வியூஸ் பேலன்ஸ்டா வருதுன்னு சொல்றீங்க. ஸோ கான்டென்ட்ல ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருங்க. இது கூடிய சீக்கிரம் வர பாசிபிலிட்டி இருக்கு. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Sajanthi. But just for the benefit of everybody, can you repeat that in the question and the answer in English as well?
Sure. So the question I think was already covered by Raj. So she's asking that she has been getting views consistently, but would this mean that you can monetize the videos? which is why I told her that currently, shorts cannot be monetized, but it is important to keep creating content continually because this may come up in the future. But for now, please focus on content is what I told her. I hope that helps.
Yes, I'm sure it will help. Since we are in this phase, I have another question in Malayalam. So, Bharath, if you can come in, this is about adding text, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll leave it to you.
Nice job, Shanu. You are right. It's basically about adding text to shorts. So Ambali Manoj is asking, shorts will text add and provision undo, which means can we add text onto shorts videos? So at the moment, നമ്മൾക്ക് അത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നതല്ല, പക്ഷേ അത് നമ്മൾ എക്സ്പെരിമെന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇന്റേണലി പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് വെച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾ എക്സ്പെരിമെന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് whenever അത് നന്നായിട്ട് ഫോം ആവുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് നമ്മൾ റിലീസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരിക്കും. Right, so just for everybody's understanding, it's not possible at this point, but it's definitely something that we are experimenting with the product teams and the engineering teams, and hopefully it'll be available soon for everybody to use.
Cool. Thank you, Bharat. Another question. This is from Tamil Selvan. The question is, do we get any sort of copyright for the music, or if someone copies our content, how we can copyright infringement? Like, how can we basically file for a copyright infringement in that case? So, Raj or KK or Sajanthi, I'll just leave it to either of you to take this up. Raj, you want to go for it?
Yeah, sure. Of course. And Kanishk and Sajanthi, please feel free to add in anything I miss. I think to answer the first part of your questions, do we get any sort of copyright for the music? So I'm now, from what I understand from your question, is if you were to use a certain amount of certain music, do you get copyright or not? Now, if your music was in the music picker, it would automatically be available to everyone. Now, if you are adding a music in a video or whatever, that will follow the standard copyright practices where you can, send claims and issue takedown notices, which is the same as your normal YouTube video. So there's nothing related to shorts here that is different. So that is what I wanted to just clarify. There's no difference between long form or regular YouTube videos and shorts. All the processes related to copyright and takedown notices remain the same.
Great. Thank you, Raj, for that one. Nikhil, I'm going to come to you for this question. This is by RG Studios. The question is a 15-second short preferred more by the algorithm over a 60-second short?
Awesome. So thank you so much for that question, RG Studios. So in our experience of short form content, people generally end up watching 15 to 20 seconds of content. So there is no right answer if algorithm prefers 15 seconds or 60 seconds. Just add hashtag shorts to the content and upload it, and it would be shown on short shelf. So there is no preference as such, but if you ask us from user experience point of view, try and keep it around 15 to 20 seconds, and that would give you complete engagement. So that is what we recommend, but you can keep it from 15 to 60 seconds. Anything is fine. I hope that helps.
Yep. Thank you, Nikhil. We have one really interesting question, actually. This is from Charvi, and the question is, how do users discover shorts, and why do they appear on the YouTube feed? And it's a really long question, so I'm going to bring in KK to answer this one.
So shorts are currently, as you all would have noticed, if you open your YouTube app in India, right up front, there's a dedicated shorts shelf, Once you're in the shelf, you're able to swipe up or swipe down and watch a whole lot of short form content, and that obviously becomes a huge discovery point for viewers that have come onto YouTube to look for short form content. As you can imagine, in a month there's around 325 million Indians that access YouTube, so it's a great way to reach out to new audiences and get your content in front of newer and newer people. So that's one way to discover shorts, of course. The other way is, even when you are searching, for example, on YouTube, and our systems feel that the query or the question that somebody has asked or whatever they are searching for is best answered by a short form piece of content, it can appear there as well. In Watch Next, which is what happens when you're done watching a current video, we can recommend shorts in there as well. So there's multiple ways in which people can today access and discover short form content. So I hope that answers some part of your question. The other part is, should we use hashtag shorts or hashtag YouTube shorts? I think just using hashtag shorts in the title is good enough. You can, of course, add other hashtags, but in terms of helping our systems figure out what is a more intentful creation, in the sense somebody has actually gone ahead and created a piece of content with some intent, using hashtag shorts in the title is what we'd recommend.
Yes, that is true. That is definitely what we recommend. But we have another question, and this is in Bengali. So, Raj, I need your help.
Yes, thank you for that question from Kolkata, Chile. The question is, if in English for everyone to know, the question is basically, if we upload a content from the gallery, do I need to trim it down to 15 seconds and then upload it for shorts? So I'll answer in English and then I'll answer in Bengali. So you don't have to trim any video to 15 seconds. If you have a vertical video, vertically format short video, which is less than 60 seconds, you can upload it and it will be considered as a short video and will be considered shorts. If you use the creation tool, then only the option is only till 15 seconds. So even if it's more than 15 seconds and you're uploading your old content and it's more than 15 seconds, that's fine, as long as it's less than 60 seconds and is vertical and it's obviously meeting certain community guidelines. বাংলায় উত্তর দিয়ে এটার এক হচ্ছে, গ্যালারি থেকে যে কোনো ভিডিও আপলোড করতে পারবে, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই, কিন্তু শর্টস হিসেবে কনসিডার হওয়ার জন্য ওটা ভার্টিক্যাল ফরম্যাট হতে হবে আর 60 সেকেন্ডের নিচে হতে হবে। তো ট্রিম করে যদি 60 সেকেন্ডের নিচে করতে পারো তাহলে সেটা শর্টস হিসেবে কনসিডার হবে। 15 সেকেন্ড যাওয়ার নট নেসেসারি, হতেও পারে, কোনো অসুবিধা নেই, যেহেতু 15 সেকেন্ড 60 সেকেন্ডের কম, কিন্তু 15 সেকেন্ডটা ম্যান্ডেটরি নয়। 15 সেকেন্ডটার কথা উঠছে কেননা আমাদের যে ক্রিয়েশন টুল আছে, যে ক্যামেরাটা নতুন আমরা লঞ্চ করেছি, সেটাই সবচেয়ে ম্যাক্সিমাম টাইম 15 সেকেন্ড অবধি, তাই জন্য 15 সেকেন্ডের কথা আসছে। কিন্তু যদি পুরোনো ভিডিও আপলোড করো তাহলে ওটা 60 সেকেন্ডের নিচে থাকলেই ওটা শর্টস হিসেবে কনসিডার্ড হবে। That's it, Shana.
Okay, thank you, Raj, for doing this in both the languages for us so that everybody can actually understand this. We have one more question, and this is in Tamil. So Sajanthi, I will need you to take this one up.
Awesome. Un manasachi இன்னொரு நல்ல question கேட்டிருக்கீங்க. So basically உங்க சேனல்ல ஆடியன்ஸ் ரிட்டென்ஷன் குறையுது, அது வந்து ஷார்ட்ஸ்னாலே அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்கீங்க. அப்படியெல்லாம் கிடையாது. ஆடியன்ஸ் ரிட்டென்ஷன் வந்து ஷார்ட்ஸ்னால குறையாது. பேசிக்லி உங்களோட வீடியோஸ் நாங்கள் எப்படி ரெக்கமெண்ட் பண்ணுவோம்னா, இண்டிவிஜுவலா அந்த வீடியோட பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பொறுத்து அந்த லென்த் வந்து இந்த இந்த இதில் கிடையவே கிடையாது. ஸோ நீங்கள் ஆடியன்ஸ் ரிட்டென்ஷனும் ஷார்ட்ஸும் லிங்க் பண்ண வேண்டாம். Just for the benefit of everyone, also translating this to English. So they've asked if audience retention, is affected by shorts. The answer is no. and that videos are recommended based on the performance of individual videos, and length does not really matter here. So the focus should be to create good content and interesting content ultimately. Thank you.
Thank you, Sajanthi. Again, like for everybody's benefit, if you could do that in English as well.
I actually translated to English, but I can repeat that again. They had asked if audience retention is impacted by shorts, and the answer is no, it isn't. And the videos are recommended individually based on the performance of each of them, and length does not matter here. So the importance should be given to the quality of content, and it should be done well. So I hope that sums that up.
Yes, absolutely sums it up. Thank you for doing that. And then I'm going to come to Ravi. Ravi, I know there is a question in Telugu, so please take that up.
Sure. This question is from Atta Kodalu TV. Shorts ki monetization istara అని అడుగుతున్నారు. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ అత్తా కోడలు టీవీ మీ ఛానల్ నేను చూశాను. చాలా ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కాంటెంట్ పెడతారు, కార్టూన్ కాంటెంట్. అత్తా కోడలు ఇద్దరి మధ్యన కాన్వర్సేషన్స్ అవి చాలా ఫన్నీగా ఉంటాయి. రైట్ నౌ మానిటైజేషన్ అనేది షార్ట్స్ కి లేదండి, కానీ మేము యూట్యూబ్, సో పోను మానిటైజేషన్ అనేది ఎలాగైనా తీసుకురావాలి అనేదే మేము ప్రయత్నిస్తున్నాము. సో లెట్స్ సి ఎంత తొందరగా వస్తుందో ఎంత లేట్ గా వస్తుందో నేను ఇప్పుడు చెప్పలేను. కరెంట్లీ అయితే ఇప్పుడు మానిటైజేషన్ లేదండి. ఇప్పుడైతే డబ్బులు మీరు షార్ట్స్ ద్వారా సంపాదించలేరు. పోను మీరు సంపాదించే అవకాశాలు కల్పించడానికి మేము ట్రై చేస్తున్నాం. హ్యావింగ్ సెడ్ దట్, మీ ఛానల్ తాలూకా కాంటెంట్ షార్ట్ ఫార్మాట్ లో చాలా చాలా బాగుంటుంది. మీరు కానీ వర్టికల్ వీడియోస్ అంటే నిలువుగా ఉండే వీడియోస్ కానీ 60 seconds కంటే తక్కువ అప్లోడ్ చేస్తే మీకు చాలా వ్యూవర్స్ పెరిగే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. కన్జంప్షన్ కూడా పెరిగే అవకాశం చాలా చాలా ఉంటుంది. సో డెఫినెట్లీ షార్ట్స్ ని ట్రై చేయండి అని నేను రికమెండ్ చేస్తాను. షార్ట్స్ హ్యాష్ వాడండి. డెఫినెట్లీ ట్రై చేయడానికి అప్లోడ్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేయండి షార్ట్స్ ని. ఇప్పుడు ఇంకా ఈ ఫీచర్ అనేది కొత్తగా ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ చేశాం కాబట్టి కొన్నాళ్ళు పడుతుంది మాకు. మీరు ఇచ్చే ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ని తెలుసుకుంటూ, అందరు యూజర్స్ ఇచ్చే ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ని తెలుసుకుంటూ ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్ ని చాలా చాలా మారుస్తున్నాం. గత 3 నెలలుగా లాంచ్ అయిన తర్వాత చాలా చాలా డెవలప్మెంట్స్ జరుగుతున్నాయి ఇంకా. సో ఇంకొన్నాళ్లలో ఇంకా కొత్త ఫీచర్స్ మీరు చూస్తారు షార్ట్స్ లో. సో దాంతో పాటు మానిటైజేషన్ కూడా వచ్చే అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయి, బట్ దానికి కొంత టైం పట్టొచ్చు, బికాస్ ఇప్పుడు మేము ఇంకా చాలా ఎర్లీ స్టేజెస్ లో ఉన్నాం ప్రోడక్ట్ కి. మీరైతే డెఫినెట్లీ షార్ట్స్ ట్రై చేయండి. మీలాంటి కాంటెంట్ క్రియేటర్స్ కి ఈ ఫీచర్ చాలా చాలా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది. నెంబర్ 2, కార్టూన్ కాంటెంట్ మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఫన్నీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కాంటెంట్ కాబట్టి షార్ట్స్ లో కన్సంప్షన్ పెరగడం వల్ల సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ పెరుగుతారు. మీకు మానిటైజేషన్ ఇప్పుడు రాకపోయినా కూడా మీ సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ పెరుగుతారు కాబట్టి రేపు పొద్దున్న మీకు నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి మీ ఛానల్ మీద. మీరు అప్లోడ్ చేసే నార్మల్ వీడియోకి అంటే ఎక్కువ లెంత్ ఉండే వీడియోస్ కి మానిటైజేషన్ అనేది కూడా పెరుగుతుంది. ఒక 100K ఛానల్ కి వచ్చే మానిటైజేషన్ వేరే ఉంటుంది, ఒక 1 million ఛానల్ కి వచ్చే మానిటైజేషన్ వేరే ఉంటుంది కదా. సో ఆ రకంగా చూసుకుంటే మీకు అది హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి డెఫినెట్లీ షార్ట్స్ ని ట్రై చేయండి. సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ ని, వ్యూస్ ని పెంచుకోండి. ఫాలోవర్స్ పెరిగితే మీకు అంత మంచిది ఛానల్ కి. ఐ హోప్ ఐ ఆన్సర్డ్ యువర్ క్వశ్చన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yes, thank you very much, Ravi. And we have a question in Bengali, so Raj, need you.
Yeah, hi. I'm just actually reading the question. So I think the question, just for English also audience, the question is how for creators in Bangladesh, how would they create shorts? If they use #shorts, how will 15-second videos work for the short shelf? So first of all, I think the most important thing is we haven't launched the creation tool in Bangladesh yet. So you will not see the creation tool for shorts yet. What you can do is obviously you can continue to upload regular videos, and if some of them are less than 60 seconds, that's great. You can also use hashtags, but the thing remains that YouTube Shorts, the creation tool, has only launched in India yet. In the future, we will launch in other countries, and then you'll be able to start using the creation tools. I'll also answer in Bengali. এখন এই ক্রিয়েশন টুল যে ক্যামেরা 15 সেকেন্ডে যে ভিডিও বানানোর যে ক্যামেরাটা প্লাস তাছাড়া যে মিউজিক পিকার এইসব স্পিড টুলস এই অন্য জিনিসগুলো আছে এগুলো এখনো বাংলাদেশে লঞ্চ হয়নি, এটা এখন ইন্ডিয়া অব্দি সীমিত। ফিউচারে যখন লঞ্চ হবে তখন আপনারা ওটা ইউজ করতে পারেন, কিন্তু এখনকার জন্য যদি আপনারা ইউজ করতে চান, কোনো ভিডিও আপলোড করতে চান 60 সেকেন্ডের নিচে হ্যাশট্যাগ শর্টস ইউজ করে করতে পারেন, সেটা নর্মাল ইউটিউব ভিডিও হিসেবে কনসিডার্ড হবে, শর্টস ভিডিও। তো আর হ্যাশট্যাগ শর্টস দিলে চান্স আছে যে ভিউয়ার শেলফে ওটা আসবে, কিন্তু ক্রিয়েশন টুল আর মিউজিক পিকার আর যে এডিটিং টুলস এই জিনিসগুলো এখন বাংলাদেশে অ্যাভেলেবল নয়।
Yes, thank you, Raj, for doing that again, like in over 2 languages. But I think we're going to have to continue with this a bit because we also have a question in Marathi, and so I need Nikhil to take this question up.
Thank you, Shanu. So the question is from Viru and it says, Namaskar Nikhil sir, माझे TikTok वर 500k plus followers होते आणि मी YouTube वर दररोज एक व्हिडिओ अपलोड करतो, बट माझे व्हिडिओज तसे TikTok वर रेकमेंडेडला जात होते तसे YouTube वर जात नाहीत, काय माहिती? So for everybody's benefit, I'll translate it English. So he used to upload videos on other platform and now he is uploading those videos on YouTube Shorts. Every day he had 5,000 plus subscribers on other platform, but his videos are not getting recommended on YouTube. So Viru sir, I'll answer it in Marathi first. मी तुम्हाला हेच ॲडवाइस देईल की हे सगळे व्हिडिओ जे तुम्ही यूट्यूबवरती शॉर्ट्स म्हणून अपलोड करत आहात त्यासाठी तुम्ही टायटलमध्ये हॅशटॅग शॉर्ट्स वापरा, त्यानंतर तुमचं कॉन्टेंट ओरिजिनल ठेवा, म्हणजे तुम्ही दुसरा कोणत्याही प्लॅटफॉर्मवरून जर कॉपी करून पेस्ट सेम कॉन्टेंट अपलोड करत असाल तर आय थिंक नवीन कॉन्टेंट बनवायचा ट्राय करा आणि जे त्याच्यामध्ये म्युझिक पिकर त्यातले म्युझिक ॲड करायचं ट्राय करा, त्यानंतर आम्ही नवीन नवीन फीचर्स लॉन्च करतो ते वापरायचं ट्राय करा आणि तुमचा व्हिडिओ जसजसे इकडे सबस्क्रायबर्स वाढत जातील तसं अधिक लोकांना रेकमेंड होत जाईल. आणि हे दोघं वेगवेगळे प्लॅटफॉर्म्स आहेत त्यामुळे तुम्ही दोघांना कम्पेअर करू नका, तुम्ही यूट्यूबवरती तुमचा प्रयत्न करा आणि नक्कीच तुमच्या व्हिडिओला त्यानुसार विजिबिलिटी मिळेल. टू आन्सर इट इन इंग्लिश, हिज व्हिडिओज वर getting recommended on other platform and they are not getting recommended on YouTube. So what we advise is to use hashtag shorts in the title and create good and original content so that he doesn't his videos are not disqualified by community guidelines and copyrights. And it's a different algorithm on YouTube Shorts. So once the algorithm starts learning and once he has more subscribers and followers, the videos will get appropriate amount of views. So I hope this answers this question. Thank you.
Thanks, Nikhil. Thank you very much for that detailed answer. We have a question from Khurana's Food, and the question is how to check if short video is coming onto the short shelf or not. Ravi, can you take this question?
Yes. Hi. First of all, that's an interesting channel name. And to your question, a lot of people have been, asked, how do I know that my video is going on the short? How do I ensure that my video goes onto the short shelf? Right now, the answer is no. We cannot know ideally whether your video is going to the short shelf. The reason is because the videos that I watch on the short shelf from my YouTube tab are going to be very different from the videos you are being recommended by YouTube, right? So YouTube basically is recommending shorts on the short shelf to people based on their usage. So the product is still growing, it's still under development. A lot of things are, under progress. So right now you cannot know if the video has been listed in the short shelf or not. What I can also tell you is probably if you have a lot of views on your video, your short, then there might be a lot of chances that the video has appeared in the short. But having said that, you cannot clearly know if the video is listed in the short shelf. Other point is via analytics. On your analytics, you can definitely know if how many views you have got from your shorts from anywhere. That's what you ideally know. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you, Ravi. I just hope that everybody was able to hear that clearly. If not, let us know in the chat box and we'll repeat that question for you. Meanwhile, we have another question from Arshan. And Kanish, can you take this question up?
Sure. So Arshan ka sawal ye hai that if I put a thumbnail on the shorts video, will it still be displayed in the shorts section? And if I put tags, will it boost my content? देखिए, मैं हिंदी में इसका जवाब दे देता हूँ. आप वैसे तो आप अपने शॉर्ट वीडियो जो आप बनाते हैं कैमरा के जरिए, या जो आप पहले से शूट किया हुआ वीडियो अगर आप अपलोड करते हैं, तो अपने वीडियो मैनेजर में जाके उस पर आप थंबनेल तो जरूर डाल सकते हैं. डालने में कोई हर्ज नहीं है, पर ये आपको समझने की जरूरत है कि शॉर्ट्स शेल्फ पर अगर आपका कंटेंट दिखाया जाएगा, या शॉर्ट्स वीडियो प्लेयर में स्वाइप अप या डाउन करते करते किसी को आपका कंटेंट यदि मिलता है, तो उस वक्त आपकी कस्टम या कोई भी थंबनेल दिखाई नहीं जाएगी. वो सीधा कंटेंट के बाद दूसरा पीस ऑफ कंटेंट के बाद तीसरा पीस ऑफ कंटेंट दिखता जाएगा. लेकिन अगर किसी ने सर्च किया कुछ और उसके सवाल के जवाब में हमारे सिस्टम्स ने अगर एक शॉर्ट दिखाया, तो वहां पे कई और जगहों में यूट्यूब पे कस्टम थंबनेल दिख सकती है. हालांकि इसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से. आप टैग्स डाल सकते हैं, डिस्क्रिप्शन और कस्टम थंबनेल्स अपने वीडियो पे डाल सकते हैं, पर हमारी नजर में फोकस होना चाहिए अच्छा कंटेंट बनाने का, जैसा कि हम बार बार कह रहे हैं. और शॉर्ट्स कंटेंट अगर आप बना रहे हैं, तो बस अपने कैमरा को ऑन करके प्लस बटन पर दबा के क्रिएट अ शॉर्ट्स पर क्लिक कीजिए, और जो आपको लगता है जो मनोरंजक हो या जो लोगों को पसंद आए, जिससे वो कुछ सीख सकें, जो भी कारण होते हैं यूट्यूब पर आने के लिए अक्सर लोगों के, वैसा आप कंटेंट बनाइए. हमारी राय में ये सबसे मुनासिब रहेगा.
Great, thank you, Kanishk. I'm sorry, but we are actually really completely out of time on this one. पर एक question हम ले लेते हैं. और ये question है, will shorts help my new channel to meet monetization criteria? Sajanthi, will you be able to take this question?
Yes, sure. Thank you for the question. Basically, your watch hours aren't added when you have to meet the YPP threshold, which is, the limit to monetize your videos. But your subscribers will be considered, which is why, we are saying that, make content, and the subscriber button is there below when people are watching the short. So yes, so subscriber count is considered for the threshold, but not your watch hours. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, I'm sure. I think all of you have shown so much patience with I really haven't counted how many questions we've been able to answer, but I think I've pretty much exhausted a whole list of them. I will count that up in, whenever we have more time. But thank you so much for, joining in and answering all those questions. For all of you, I have, just want to sum this up for you. Just make sure that you're creating some great content. If it is shorts, it needs to be less than 60 seconds. It needs to be vertical. Definitely use hashtag shorts in your title. And if you have any feedback that you want to give us, you can first of all, of course, email us about the product. So a lot of you have mentioned, we want a separate app for shorts, or why doesn't it appear separately, or we want more text, etc. All of that kind of feedback, if you have, please write to us at shortsfeedback@google.com. We will definitely take those suggestions to the product team. As you know, this is a beta version, so we are all learning from you as well. So do let us know on that. But do also let us know whether this particular session, this Q&A session that we've had, was helpful for you or not. There is a QR code. You can just use your camera on your mobile and scan it, or there is a link in the description. You can just click on that and give us your feedback. It will really help us, because we keep doing a bunch of these workshops very regularly. So it will be helpful for us to know what is it that you want to learn about, and we will be able to bring that back to you. Okay, so don't forget to do that. And with that, I'm going to actually wrap up this particular session. Again, thank you so much to all of you shorts experts at YouTube. You've all been so great. You've been able to, answered, I think, all of these questions. And of course, I'm so happy that we could actually take some, vernacular questions as well in Bengali, Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, Marathi, Hindi, of course, and English, of course. So thank you. But before I wrap this up, if there are any last few words that you would want to share with all of our creators here, aspiring creators, do let us know. Any message that you would want to give them?
Just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Please have a great end of year, and we look forward to seeing a lot of shorts being created in 2021.
Yes, that's such a happy note, Raj. Kanishk is doing a thumbs up for that. Yes, Nikhil, everyone is now thumbs up on that. Everybody's in a holiday mood. So yes, Merry Christmas to all of you. And we really wish that 2021 will be far better than what 2020 has been. But continue making like great content, and I'm sure that's going to lift your spirits more than anything else, right? So we are really looking forward to #shorts. We'll be watching. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.